Another aspect of WordPress that you'll want to be aware of is widgets. So what are widgets? Well, if you go over to the Appearance menu and click on Widgets, you're going to see this page. And this is where you manage your widgets. Now, widgets are basically small blocks of content that are used for areas like your sidebar, your footer, and so on. And it depends entirely on your theme. So your theme developer can define certain widget areas within the theme where the content is going to be pulled from this section and reused across your website. So this is most often used in sidebars and sometimes footer areas. And so you'll notice the widget areas defined by this particular theme are sidebar 1, sidebar 2, and then a bunch of footer areas. So whatever content we add to this sidebar 1 area is going to be used on any page that uses sidebar 1. So this is our sidebar. We're basically just building our sidebar or our footer areas from this page. Now you've probably noticed that this editor looks quite familiar, and just like posts and pages, we're going to be building out these sidebars with blocks. So we can use this menu here to add new blocks to our widget areas. And our sort of traditional widgets are down here in the list of blocks. And these are the things you would most traditionally use in a sidebar or a widget area. But you can actually add any kind of block that you would add to a page to these widget areas. So just to give you an idea of what you can do here, I want to show you just the basic anatomy of this content that's already here. So just like the post and page editor, we have our list view here, and we can expand each of these widget areas and look at the blocks and groups that they contain. So on the top, you can see we have a search block, so people can search the content of your website. And then we have two groups. And if you recall, we can group blocks together so that they behave as one cohesive unit. And if we expand that group, you'll see that we have a heading block that says recent posts. And then we have a latest posts block, which you can configure over here in the sidebar. You can choose, things like the order. You can filter by category, the author, all of those things to determine which posts are actually going to show up here. The second group is recent comments. Now, we don't have any comments on this site, so nothing's going to show up here, but you'll see it's the same thing. There's a heading block followed by a latest comments block. So once again, you can really add anything to this, anything you want to show up in your sidebar or your footer area. Again, it depends on your theme. It's going to look different in every theme, and you're going to have different options here in every theme. But that is how you manage your sidebars and your widget areas.